Listen to audiobooks, free on Audible for 30 days. Link in bio. Love listening while you work, drive, or relax? Then you need to check out these top 20 most viewed Amazon audiobooks of 2025. From mind-blowing thrillers to life-changing self-help books, these are the Amazon audiobook hits everyone's talking about. Whether you're chasing motivation or mystery, there's something here for you. Let's dive into the best audiobooks that ruled 2025. The Let Them Theory. Stop scrolling. Seriously, you need to hear this. If you feel stuck, stressed, or like you're wasting all your energy trying to manage everyone else's drama and expectations, then this audiobook is for you. The 2 words that will change your life. It's called The Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins, and I'm telling you, it's not some fluffy self-help book. It's an absolute game changer. How often do you find yourself completely burned out because you're worried about what that coworker thinks, or trying to force a loved one to change, or stressing over a tiny misstep? It's that exhausting cycle of trying to control the uncontrollable. We've all been there. We give away our peace and power to other people's opinions and drama. It keeps you from your own happiness and goals. This book breaks you out of that prison with 2 simple words: let them. Mel Robbins, using her signature no-nonsense, science-backed approach, teaches you how to stop wasting energy on things you can't control and pour it all back into the one person who matters: you. Benefit 1, you stop comparing yourself to everyone else's highlight reel. Benefit 2, you release the grip of other people's expectations. Hello, freedom. Benefit 3, you get the mindset and tools to confidently pursue what truly matters to you. It's all about putting the power back in your hands. This theory is already viral for a reason. Seriously, don't wait on this. If you want to unlock more happiness and success right now, this is the key. The link is in my bio. Grab the audiobook and start listening today. You'll thank me later. Don't believe everything you think. What if I told you that the key to beating anxiety, self-doubt, and self-sabotage has nothing to do with more willpower or motivation? You're gonna want to lean in for this one. The secret to ending overthinking. Okay, so I just finished the expanded edition of Don't Believe Everything You Think. And guys, this book is seriously deep. It completely changes how you look at your own mind. Think about this. How much time do you spend caught in those negative thought loops? That constant, exhausting battle with overthinking, where your brain is just running on a loop of, I'm not good enough, or what if everything goes wrong? That feeling of being totally stuck? We all do it. It's the root of so much of our suffering, and it stops us from creating the life we actually want. This book offers a new understanding of where your feelings come from, showing you that while pain is inevitable, suffering is optional. It gives you the path to true freedom of mind. Here's why you need this expanded audiobook. Benefit 1, instant peace. It shows you how to become unaffected by negative thoughts, giving you instant peace regardless of your external circumstances. Benefit 2, no more willpower. You learn the root cause of all suffering, so you can let go of anxiety and self-doubt effortlessly, without grinding your motivation down. Benefit 3, access your intuition. It teaches you how to go beyond your limited thinking and tap into your inner wisdom to create from a place of flow and ease. This isn't about temporary tactics or positive thinking. It's a permanent upgrade to your consciousness. If you're ready to stop the overthinking and start living, you need this in your ears ASAP. I've put the link in the description below so you can grab the expanded edition. It comes with extra journaling prompts. Seriously, don't wait. You deserve this shift. Atomic Habits. If you've ever tried to start a new habit, failed, and then felt like the problem was you, I'm about to blow your mind. This best-selling audiobook completely changed how I look at success. The habit system that actually works. I'm talking about Atomic Habits by James Clear. This is not just another self-help book. It's a proven framework for improving every single day, and over 1 million people have already bought it. Be honest. Do you constantly struggle with a lack of motivation? Do you make New Year's resolutions and drop them by February? We all do it. We set huge goals, but when we fail, we think we just don't have enough willpower. The truth is, the problem isn't you, it's your system. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. That is so real. This book gives you the exact blueprint to build a system where good habits become inevitable and bad habits become impossible. It uses real science, from biology and psychology, but breaks it down into tiny, actionable changes you can start today. Here's why you need to listen to this. Benefit 1, stop relying on motivation. You'll learn how to design your environment so success is the easiest option, basically removing the need for willpower. Benefit 2, the 4 laws. You get a crystal clear 4-step process to form any good habit you want, making it obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying. Benefit 3, get back on track. You learn the simple strategy for getting back on track when you inevitably fall off course. No more guilt. Listen, if you want to quit a bad habit, finally stick to the gym or just reduce stress, This is the blueprint. Don't wait to change your life. This book is a staple for a reason. The link to the audiobook is in the description below. Go grab it right now. The Secret of Secrets. Stop what you're doing. I just found the most mind-blowing conspiracy-level thriller that has everything. Ancient mythology, futuristic science, and a secret that could shatter centuries of belief. If you love a good twist, you need this. The thriller you can't put down, guys. This is the one. It's The Secret of Secrets, the latest instant New York Times bestseller from Dan Brown. You know, the Da Vinci Code guy. This book is a propulsive, twisty masterpiece that has you guessing until the final minute. Here's the deal. The world's greatest symbologist, Robert Langdon, is in Prague for a lecture by a noetic scientist who is about to publish an explosive book on human consciousness. But before she can, there's a brutal murder. The manuscript disappears and Langdon is suddenly the target of a chilling organization. We've all been sucked into a mystery where you have to connect the dots faster than the main character, right? This takes that feeling and turns it up to 11. This audiobook is your ticket into a world where science and lore collide, delivering a non-stop, high-stakes ride. Benefit 1. Global race. You'll be tearing through Prague, London, and New York as Langdon races to find answers and survive. It's a high-speed pursuit across iconic cities. Benefit 2. Mind-bending science. It explores startling discoveries about human consciousness and the mind that will make you question everything you thought you knew. Benefit 3. The ultimate secret. Langdon uncovers a shocking truth about a secret project that will forever change our perspective on the human mind. If you're ready for a thriller that's smart, fast, and completely thought-provoking, you have to grab this. I've put a link in my comment where you can download the audiobook right now. Don't miss out on this incredible journey. Big dumb eyes. Feeling stressed? Need a serious laugh that's actually relatable? I just found the funniest audiobook that will make you feel totally normal about being a non-genius who overthinks chores and sushi origins. Seriously, stop scrolling. The Hilarious Life of a Non-Genius. Okay, you guys have to get Big Dumb Eyes by Nate Bargatze. He's one of the biggest comedians right now, and his book is an instant #1 New York Times bestseller for a reason. If you know Nate's stand-up, you know he nails that everyman feeling. The one where you feel slightly confused by life and constantly negotiating your to-do list with your spouse. We've all been there, right? Debating the definition of shopping, or trying to figure out why Northerners always ask if we believe in dinosaurs. This book is the perfect fix for when you need to turn your brain off and just laugh out loud at the absurdity of daily life. Nate just brings his hilarious, laid-back comedy to the page, sharing stories that are so specific they become universal. Benefit 1. Pure relatability. You'll nod and laugh at his tales about his first clunky car, or his near-death experience with apartment rats. It's like a conversation with your funniest friend. Benefit 2. Effortless entertainment. It's a collection of stories and confessions that are easy to digest, perfect for a commute or winding down, guaranteed to make you smile. Benefit 3. All the fun, no thinking. The book literally promises not to make you think too much. It's the ultimate antidote to all those heavy self-help books. If you need a dose of heart and a lot of humor, this audiobook is the ticket. It's Nate Bargatze reading his own life story, so you know the delivery is perfect. Don't wait! Get this in your ears today. I've put the link in the description below so you can grab it. Alchemised. Calling all fantasy lovers who are obsessed with dark, twisted magic and enemies to lovers vibes. If your favorite trope is woman with amnesia, is secretly powerful, and forced to work with the ruthless villain, then stop what you're doing. The dark fantasy debut. You Need Seriously, I just found your next favorite audiobook. It's a riveting dark fantasy debut called Alchemised, and it throws you headfirst into a world ruined by war, necromancy, and deeply buried secrets. Imagine waking up, realizing all your friends are dead, your magical abilities are gone, and you're a prisoner of the new corrupt regime. But the worst part? You have huge chunks of missing memory right before you were captured. We've all had that feeling of knowing something is off, but not being able to place it, right? In this book, those missing memories could hold the key to the entire Resistance's final move. To unlock her past, the protagonist, Helena, is sent to the High Reeve, a powerful and ruthless necromancer, trapped with her captor on a crumbling estate. The question isn't just what she's hiding, but who he is and what he wants from her. Benefit 1. Necromancy and alchemy. You get a rich, dark fantasy world powered by 2 awesome magic systems, vile undead creatures, and lost alchemical secrets. Benefit 2. High stakes. Mystery. The entire plot is driven by Helena desperately fighting to protect her lost memories, because her enemies are convinced they hide a vital secret. Benefit 3. Captor-prisoner dynamic. If you love that morally gray, intense tension, The forced relationship between the captured alchemist and the ruthless necromancer is pure fire. If you're looking for a debut that's dark, riveting, and full of secrets, Alchemised is it. Don't miss out on this incredible ride. The products are all available in the description and comment section. It is being interested by many readers. The art of letting go. Does your brain feel like the noisiest, most stressful place on earth? Are you constantly on edge, unable to just relax? Stop trying to fix your anxiety with willpower. I found an audiobook that teaches you how to switch your mental programming. Silence the noise in your head. You guys need this. It's called The Art of Letting Go by Nick Trenton. He's a behavioral psychology expert who was literally a farm boy, so he knows how to keep things real and practical. Seriously, how much energy do you waste stressing about a past you can't change, or a future that hasn't happened? We all get stuck in that anxious loop. We let our minds focus on things we have zero agency over, and we end up losing control of our thoughts and happiness. It's because our brains are basically stuck in 10,000 BC mode, always looking for danger. This book is about bringing order to the mess in your mind, so you can be present and actually live life at a pace you choose. It gives you scientifically proven tips to get out of your head and restore your inner peace. Here are the key takeaways you'll get. Benefit 1. Calm brain dumping. You learn how to use a brain dumping technique in the most calming way possible to clear the clutter and anxiety. Benefit 2. Non-judgment zone. It teaches you non-judgment and observation over your emotions, untangling the toxic beliefs of urgency and danger. Benefit 3. Defeat perfectionism. You'll learn to defeat that self-defeating drive for perfection and switch it to a healthy drive for excellency. If you want to control your thoughts, control your life, this book is the guide. Don't wait to restore your inner peace. The link is in my bio. Grab the audiobook and start organizing your mind today. The body keeps the score. Did you know trauma literally reshapes your body and brain? If you've ever struggled with self-control, feeling present, or trusting people, this book explains why and gives you a brand new path to healing. This is an essential audiobook you need to hear. Understanding the Science of Healing. I'm talking about The Body Keeps the Score by Dr. Bessel van der Kolk, a true expert in trauma. This is a #1 New York Times bestseller, and for a good reason. It's absolutely groundbreaking. Trauma is way more common than people think. Whether it's the painful aftermath of combat, growing up in a difficult household, or other deeply stressful events, these experiences don't just stay in your memory. Your body holds on to them. You might feel perpetually on edge, unable to feel pleasure, or just constantly shut down. It feels like you're fighting yourself, right? This book validates that experience and shows that the problem isn't a moral failure. It's a biological reality. Dr. van der Kolk uses cutting-edge science to show how to activate your brain's natural neuroplasticity to heal, offering a bold new paradigm for recovery. Benefit 1. Science-backed validation. You finally understand how trauma physically changes your brain. This knowledge alone is incredibly empowering. Benefit 2. Innovative treatments. It explores exciting, non-traditional paths to recovery, like neurofeedback, yoga, and drama, moving beyond just talk therapy. Benefit 3. The power of connection. It highlights how our relationships have the tremendous power both to hurt and to heal, offering hope for reclaiming your life. This is essential reading for anyone who wants to understand and overcome traumatic stress. Do yourself a favor and get this knowledge in your ears right now. I've put a link in my comment. Don't miss this audiobook. Brimstone. Attention, romanticy, obsessives. If you are craving a series with higher stakes, deadly consequences, and the perfect forced proximity grumpy sunshine duo, I found your next obsession. Get ready for all the drama. The Return to the Blood Court. You guys need to jump on Brimstone, the newest installment in the #1 New York Times best-selling romantasy series. The stakes are through the roof, now that Sarah Swain is crowned Queen of the Blood Court, and she's already in danger. How often do you start a new book, and the main character just gets more powerful, but also somehow more vulnerable? That's Saris. She desperately needs to get home to her people, but her new power means the journey might actually kill her. So, she has to trust someone else, and you know that never goes smoothly. Hidden dangers, impossible threats, and a darkness falling over the entire realm of Avelia. It's the perfect escape when you need a story that fully consumes you. This audiobook is pure fire, blending political intrigue with intense action and sizzling tension. Benefit 1. High-stakes royalty. Saris is a queen who doesn't want power, but must face her destiny, leading to incredible internal conflict and external threats. Benefit 2. Grumpy Doss Sunshine Mission. You get to follow Kingfisher, the defeated armies guy, and Carrion Swift, the hilarious smuggler, on a dangerous mission. Their dynamic is pure entertainment. Benefit 3. Duet narration. The audiobook is narrated in a duet style, which elevates the experience and makes the drama and romance feel even more intense. If you are invested in this world, or just looking for a new series to binge, you must grab this. Don't let the darkness fall without knowing what happens. The link is in my bio. Grab the audiobook before it sells out. The book club for troublesome women. You guys, if you loved lessons in chemistry, you have to listen to this. We're talking about a feel-good book club in the 1960s that accidentally starts a feminist revolution. Get ready for cocktails, secrets, and serious sisterhood. The book that sparks a revolution. This is the plucky, nostalgic novel you need right now. The Book Club for Troublesome Women by Marie Bostwick. It's a hilarious, thought-provoking romp through a pivotal American year. Picture this. It's the early 1960s. You have the perfect husband, 3 kids, a nice home in the suburbs. You're living the American woman's dream on paper, but deep down, you feel that secret, nagging feeling that it's just not enough. That's Margaret. We've all felt that longing for more. Margaret is finally thrown a loop when she meets the intriguing new neighbor, Charlotte, and uses a book club as an excuse to befriend her. Nicknaming themselves the Bettys, after Betty Friedan, these 4 women start reading controversial books like The Feminine Mystique and realize that their longing for more is something they all share. Benefit 1. Nostalgic romp. You get a fun, detailed trip through the 1960s suburban life. Station wagons, coffee clatches, and vintage magazines. Benefit 2. Empowering sisterhood. It's an ode to the power of female friendship, the glue that helps them hold fast through tears, triumphs, and major life changes. Benefit 3. Humorous self-discovery. It's a humorous and accessible story about self-discovery and persistence, proving that tiny get-togethers can spark huge change. This is the perfect read for anyone who loves books about finding your voice and the power of girlfriends. Go grab this one. The link is in my bio. Grab the audiobook before your next coffee clatch. Broken Country. Okay, stop everything. If you were obsessed with Where the Crawdads Sing, you need this Reese's Book Club pick. It's a gorgeous love story, a deeply buried secret, and a murder mystery that will absolutely shock you. Seriously, I did not see that ending coming. The thriller where first love kills. I just finished the audiobook for Broken Country by Claire Leslie Hall, and it's a non-stop, gripping ride. Imagine being happily married to a kind man, but your entire relationship depends on one thing, the past staying buried. Then a single gunshot rings out, and suddenly, the one man you loved as a teenager, the one who broke your heart, Gabriel Wolfe, is back in your life. We've all had that moment when someone from the past shows up and threatens to ruin everything, right? Now add a farmer who's dead, and everyone wants to know who killed him. Beth is instantly pulled between the woman she is now and the woman her first love forces her to remember, and that tension is deadly. This book is a masterfully crafted mystery with the emotional depth of a sweeping romance. Benefit 1. Thriller pace. Romance heart. It seamlessly toggles between the past and present, giving you a simmering passion with the twists and pace of a high-stakes thriller. Benefit 2. Impossible choices. Beth is forced to make an impossible choice between 2 men and 2 versions of her life, making you question everything she does. Benefit 3. Shocking finale. Reese Witherspoon loved the ending, and you will too. It's a mystery that keeps you guessing until the very last page. If you're looking for a book that fires directly at the human heart and hits the mark, this is it. Don't miss out on this incredible mystery. The link is in my bio. Grab the audiobook and find out who killed the farmer. Outlive. The Science and Art of Longevity. Do you want to live longer, but more importantly, live better? If you rely on your annual physical, you are missing the full picture. I just found the #1 New York Times bestseller that gives you a proactive roadmap to health that's not biohacking. It's pure science. The operating manual for longevity. You need this book, Outlive, The Science and Art of Longevity, by Dr. Peter Attia. This visionary physician is challenging everything we think we know about aging and chronic disease. We all want to avoid the big 4, heart disease, cancer, Alzheimer's, and type 2 diabetes, but mainstream medicine often intervenes too late, only prolonging life at the expense of quality. You might think you're healthy because of one good cholesterol test, but that's the outdated framework. You're falling victim to a system that waits for problems instead of preventing them. Dr. Attia gives you a personalized, strategic approach to extend your health span, making each decade better than the one before. Benefit 1. Rethink exercise. It reveals why exercise is the most potent pro-longevity drug and teaches you how to train for the centenarian decathlon. Benefit 2. Personalized nutrition. You learn to forget generic diets and focus on nutritional biochemistry, using your data to personalize your eating pattern. Benefit 3. Proactive testing. You'll discover why your standard physical doesn't tell you enough, and why you might have an underdiagnosed liver condition right now. This isn't just about adding years. It's about maximizing your physical, cognitive, and emotional well-being. Don't let your fate be set in stone. The link is in my bio. Grab the audiobook now and start plotting your path to a better, longer life. The Wedding People. What happens when a woman hits rock bottom and splurges on a luxury hotel, only to be mistaken for a wedding guest? You get an absurdly funny and devastatingly tender book that was a Reese's Book Club pick. You need to hear this. The Uninvited Wedding Guest. Okay, stop whatever you're doing because I found your next favorite audiobook, The Wedding People by Allison S. Batch. It's winning awards for a reason, and the narration is incredible. Have you ever had a plan for your life? A job? A trip? A relationship? That just totally blew up in your face? That's Phoebe Stone. She arrives at a beautiful inn, dressed up, but with no luggage and no husband. She was supposed to be celebrating, but now she's here for one last decadent splurge on herself. The entire hotel assumes she's part of the massive wedding party, but she's the only one who isn't. That feeling of being totally lost and alone while everyone else is celebrating, we've all been there. This novel is about the beautiful, surprising people and chance encounters that can reroute you when you're at your lowest point. Benefit 1. The unexpected friendship. You get the hilarious and tender dynamic when Phoebe, the unexpected guest, and the bride, who has planned everything, can't stop confiding in each other. Benefit 2. Humorous and wise. The book is both absurdly funny and uncommonly wise, offering a nuanced look at the winding paths of life. Benefit 3. Terrific narration. The audiobook is narrated by the terrific Laser, an actress and puppeteer, who enhances all the swoon-worthy quirks in romance. If you need a novel that makes you laugh, think, and feel like you're starting anew, this is it. Don't wait to be rerouted. The link is in my bio. Grab this award-winning audiobook today. Fourth Wing. If you are obsessed with brutal war colleges, dragons that incinerate people, and enemies to lovers' romance, listen up. This book is the reason everyone is screaming about romantasy. It's a #1 New York Times bestseller, and it's insane. The Dragon Rider world is waiting. You absolutely have to get Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. This is the groundbreaking first book in the Empyrean series, and the audiobook just got an extended version with 2 bonus chapters read by Teddy Hamilton. Imagine you're small, brittle, and supposed to live a quiet life among books, but your ruthless mother forces you into a war college where dragons kill fragile humans, and most cadets would murder you just to improve their own odds. That's Violet's life. We all know that feeling of being thrown into a situation where the odds are stacked against you. But here, the stakes are death, because at Basgiath War College, there are only 2 ways out: graduate or die. This book is suspenseful, incredibly sexy, and full of shocking secrets that will have your heart pounding. Benefit 1. High-stakes romance. Violet has to survive the man who hates her most, Xaden Ryorson, the ruthless wingleader. The tension and romance are absolutely off the charts. Benefit 2. Deadly world building. It features an elite, brutal world where dragons make the ultimate decision, and the kingdom's leaders are hiding a terrible secret about the war. Benefit 3. Extended audiobook. You get the brand new extended version with 2 bonus chapters, read by Teddy Hamilton, that everyone is talking about. This book is a phenomenon for a reason. Don't be the last one to enter the writer's quadrant. The link is in my bio. Download the extended audiobook now and prepare to have your heart shattered and rebuilt. How to test negative for stupid. Stop! Are you tired of Washington, D.C., being run by what seems like total idiots? Then listen up, because I just found the scathingly witty takedown of political life you need. This guy lives in the Senate, and he's not holding back. The senator who tells the truth. You have to get the audiobook, How to Test Negative for Stupid. It's narrated by the man himself, Senator John Kennedy, known as America's most quotable senator. And it's full of his hilarious, no-filter takes on politics. We all feel frustrated watching politicians constantly mess things up, right? We wonder why common sense is illegal in D.C., or why we keep letting the pigs in the creek muddy the water. This book is the perfect solution for anyone who needs to vent their political frustration through laughter. It's a tongue-in-cheek guidebook that cuts through the nonsense with hilarious stories and brutal honesty. And the best part? It's all delivered in his distinctive Louisiana drawl. Benefit 1. Unfiltered quotes. You get the senator's best one-liners that are instantly quotable, like, always be yourself, unless you suck. Benefit 2. Washington Exposed. He takes you inside the Senate and Louisiana politics, giving you a perceptive and hilarious look at the ridiculousness of political elites. Benefit 3. Humor over headache. This book offers a funny, relatable way to deal with the overwhelming feeling that our country was founded by geniuses, but it's being run by idiots. If you need a genuinely funny, no punches pulled look at politics from someone on the inside, this is the audiobook. Don't wait to hear these hilarious stories. The products are all available in the description and comment section. It is being interested by many readers. 48 Laws of Power. Ever felt completely powerless at work? Or maybe you just want to know how the most cunning and ruthless people actually get ahead. Stop being naive. This audiobook distills 3,000 years of power history into a single, terrifyingly effective guide. The Laws That Run the World. You absolutely need to hear 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. This isn't self-help. It's a piercing, amoral, and incredibly instructive look at how ultimate control is gained, observed, and defended against. Be honest. Have you ever been blindsided by someone who seemed nice, but was actually plotting? Have you wondered why some people effortlessly climb to the top while you spin your wheels? The problem is simple. You don't know the unwritten rules of power. The world is full of Machiavellian strategists, and if you don't know their playbook, you'll always be one step behind. This audiobook synthesizes the philosophies of infamous strategists like Machiavelli and Sun Tzu into 48 simple, brutal laws that apply to every situation. Benefit 1. Ultimate Defense. It teaches you how to observe and defend yourself against manipulation and ruthless tactics in any social or professional setting. Benefit 2. Cunning Strategies. You get 48 well-explicated laws that show you how to gain the upper hand. Everything from always say less than necessary to crush your enemy totally. Benefit 3. Historical Mastery. It draws on real historical examples to prove why each law works, making it incredibly educational and fascinating. Whether you want to climb the ladder or just protect yourself from the climbers, this is essential listening. The link is in my bio. Grab the audiobook now and stop being a pawn in someone else's game. The Jane Austen Collection. Obsessed with period dramas? Want to experience classic romance novels, but in a way that feels totally fresh and cinematic? Stop what you're doing, because this collection of audiobooks features star-studded casts. You cannot miss this. The only way to listen to Jane Austen. Guys, I'm talking about the Jane Austen collection, and these aren't your grandma's quiet readings. We're talking about full-cast, brilliantly adapted audiobooks of all her greatest novels. Have you ever tried to read a classic and found the language a little dense, making it hard to get through? We've all been there. You want to be swept away by Mr. Darcy, or cheer on Eleanor Dashwood, but you keep getting stuck. This collection solves that problem by transforming the novels into immersive, directed audio dramas. You get 6 of her best: Pride and Prejudice, Sense and Sensibility, Persuasion, Emma, Mansfield Park, and Northanger Abbey, all brought to life with incredible voice talent. Benefit 1. Star-studded casts. You have Claire Foy as the narrator of Pride and Prejudice, Gugu Mbatha Raw reading Sense and Sensibility, and Florence Pugh bringing Persuasion to life. The performances are next level. Benefit 2. Immersive experience. They are full cast adaptations, meaning you get multiple actors, sound effects, and direction. It's like listening to a movie. Benefit 3. All the romance, no struggle. It's the perfect way to finally enjoy these iconic love stories, social commentary, and dramatic scandals effortlessly. If you're looking for hours of captivating, romantic, high-quality audio entertainment, this collection is the ultimate score. You need to add these to your library immediately. The products are all available in the description and comment section. It is being interested by many readers. The Last Letter. Get ready for the most heartbreaking, beautiful, and ultimately inspirational love story you will ever read. This book starts with a final letter from a best friend, and it's a direct order that will change everything. You need tissues for this one. The Final Wish I'm talking about. The Last Letter. It's the kind of story that rips your heart out, but puts it back together better than before. The book opens with Ryan's final letter to his best friend Beckett, telling him he didn't make it. The drill is simple. Get out of the army and go to Telluride. Why? Because Ryan's little sister Ella is raising twins alone after enduring too much loss. We've all known someone who tries to carry the world's weight on their own, but here's the kicker. There's a secret tragedy tearing her family apart, and only Beckett can help. His best friend's dying wish is for him to save his sister. This audiobook is a beautiful blend of gut-wrenching grief, military loyalty, and unexpected romance that hits every single emotional note. Benefit 1. Emotional Depth. It's an unforgettable love story built on the powerful foundation of sacrifice, guilt, and a promise made between best friends. Benefit 2. High Stakes. Goal. Beckett has a clear mission. Take care of the family and figure out the secret tearing Ella's life apart. It's got that romantic suspense element. Benefit 3. Character Chemistry. You get to see the intense emotional dynamic unfold between the tough soldier, Beckett, and the fiercely independent single mother, Ella. If you are craving a romance that is truly meaningful and deeply felt, stop waiting. Don't wait, you'll thank me later. Link in the description below. The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Stop everything. If you are obsessed with old Hollywood glamour, scandalous secrets, and forbidden love, this book is your next fixation. The ending will absolutely rock you. Seriously, this audiobook cannot be missed. The Hollywood secret that changes everything I'm talking about. The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. It's an unforgettable, sweeping novel that finally reveals the truth about a glamorous life full of risks, losses, and secrets the public never knew. Imagine you're an unknown, struggling reporter like Monique, and the aging, reclusive Hollywood icon, Evelyn Hugo, chooses you to write her biography. Why her? Why now? It's that universal feeling of being stuck in life. Monique's career is going nowhere, and her marriage just ended. Now she's listening to Evelyn unfurl her entire life, the rise, the ruthless ambition, and of course, the seven husbands. But as Evelyn's story unfolds, Monique realizes their lives intersect in a tragic and irreversible way. This audiobook is a masterclass in storytelling, keeping you hooked on every confession. Benefit 1. Old Hollywood Splendor. You get a fascinating journey through the glamour and ruthlessness of the 1950s film industry. Benefit 2. The Forbidden Love. Beyond the 7 public marriages, Evelyn reveals a great forbidden love she had to hide from the world. Benefit 3. Multi-voiced performance. This is an Audie Award finalist for multi-voiced performance, making the old Hollywood drama feel totally immersive and alive. You need to know the truth Evelyn is finally ready to tell. It's captivating, complex, and utterly heartbreaking. The link is in my bio. Grab the audiobook before it sells out. You need to find out the real reason Evelyn chose Monique. Poems and prayers. All right. Ever felt like logic just isn't cutting it lately? It's getting hard to know what to believe in. If you need some inspiration that goes beyond reason, this #1 New York Times bestseller from the coolest actor around is exactly what you need. Rhyme your way to reason. I'm talking about Poems and Prayers by the Academy Award-winning actor himself. This is an inspiring, often hilarious collection of personal poetry and prayers about navigating the rodeo of life and chasing down that original dream, belief.
The problem is, we're all so stuck trying to find the proof to get to the truth and the reason to find the rhyme. We rely on logic, and lately, that's making it hard to believe in our own potential. This audiobook challenges that whole mindset. It's for anyone who feels that pull to look to faith and dreams for their reality instead of just hard facts. The book is an invitation to flip the script and let inspiration interrupt your regular routine. Benefit 1. Soul food for your head. It encourages you to forget logic for a season and serve some much-needed soul food to your hungry head, focusing on belief over certainty. Benefit 2. Pure inspiration. Because it's written and narrated by the author, you get his authentic, faith-filled, and funny voice, delivering poetry and prayers that will move you. Benefit 3. The wow, not the how. It helps you get more impressed with the wow instead of the how, opening your mind to enchantment and the poetry of life. If you loved green lights, this is the perfect follow-up for your soul. It's time to sing more than you make sense. All audiobooks are free if you sign up quickly to enjoy it. The link is placed below.